Guys, Richard here. Nice to see all you internet boys and girls. Anyways, I'm here today to discuss an idea I've had for quite some time. Been thinking about it, trying to figure out how I'm going to word it to you guys. And it's actually kind of an incorporation of two different ideas I've had for a while. Number one, it's a way for us individuals, the people of this great United States, or of the world if you're in some other country. This could be a model for you too. To be able to govern ourselves and eliminate the politicians. Wouldn't that be nice? I think we're all sick and tired of the politicians. Well, we have been dealing in this country, America, United States of America, with a representative democracy for quite some time. We actually elect somebody to represent our thoughts, our opinions, our ideas to go to Washington and to vouch for us, which was kind of a needed thing years ago when, you couldn't speak for yourself, and not get your word out there very well because people didn't travel more than about, 20 miles from their house. Well, now we have something like, what you're watching me on, the wonderful internet. Well, the internet gives everybody in the world an opportunity to have their own voice. And now that we have this technology, why don't we eliminate the politicians? You're thinking, how are we going to do that? Well, I've got an idea. My idea is, why don't we use the internet to govern ourselves? Thinking, how are we going to do that? Well, okay, it's pretty simple. You have 3 or 4 different levels of government that we, the individuals, deal with on a daily basis. You got the federal government, you got your state, you got your county, and you got your city. And if you want to get down technical, you got your neighborhood. That's 5. 5 governments or bodies of authority that you have to deal with on a regular basis. Okay. So that eliminates things down to 5 websites you would have to go to. Now my whole idea is we would have a federal government website that everybody in the nation could go to. They could look at laws and proposals that are being placed up by other people throughout the country, and they can vote on them, whether they like them or not. And the whole idea is any individual, you, me, Joe Blow down the street, can come up with an idea for even the nation. Come up with an idea, write it up on that website, the national website, and everybody across the country can look at it. Well, if they like it, they can vote it up. And if they don't like it, they can vote it down. So, in other words, it's basically like a Reddit. It's kind of like Facebook in a sense. We would make laws to govern ourselves, and then the people in the country would vote it up or down, whether they like that law or not. No, everybody's not going to do this, of course, but there's enough people that it would do something, I really believe. And then let's say you want to get down to the small brass tacks where you're, in your own community. Well, let's say you got a pothole outside of your house and you want it fixed. Well, your community government webpage should be set up by somebody in your local community. And you guys have a community fund. And you propose a fix on this pothole that's in front of your house, and you give your reasons why, and then the community votes on it, and lo and behold, it'll get approved or something, because nobody likes potholes. And lo and behold, your pothole will get fixed, and you were the one that did it. You were the one that said something. Let's say you want a park in your neighborhood. Propose it through your community website. The people in your community agree. It'll be built. You want a highway running through your city. Propose it to your city. Why you want it. what would have to be done, how it could be done, and then it could be worked out through the community website or the city website or the state website. There's no need to be filibustering a bunch of shit. If it's a stupid idea, it'll just get voted down. There's enough intelligent people in this country to understand that. I don't believe that people in this country are stupid. I believe there's many, many ingenious, intelligent people, highly educated people in this country that read things. Yeah, there's quite a few that are uneducated also. But are they going to be really concerned? Are they even really concerned now about national politics? No, they're not. Because it doesn't really affect them. They don't care. The people that care would be out there doing it. So it would be a way to eliminate politicians altogether. We would be able to write policies and laws and rules for ourselves, vote them up or down, and enact them laws themselves. And we would even vote our police in and out of office through this. If a police officer did something that the community didn't like, he'd lose his goddamn job. It wouldn't be this code of blue bullshit that's in the fucking police precincts nowadays. The cop can treat an individual as bad as he wants, but yet, you know, his captain will cover his ass and save his butt and make lies about it to make it look like, oh, the criminal was the bad one. And a lot of times criminals are the bad ones. But off that topic, it's all about the government thing. It's about, you know, we're sick and tired of these fucking politicians. Because they aren't there for our interests. I guarantee you they're not. A few, maybe, but highly doubtful. I just don't think that these politicians are out here for our best interest. I think they're out here to enact laws and make things so they can be more powerful, keep the people they are interested in more power and influence, make more money, suppress the smaller man more, these kind of things. I mean, even Bernie Sanders, Bernie's got some good ideas and stuff, but you know what? He wants to do it all through the government. He wants to tax the rich like crazy and to give that money to the government so they can use it to tell us what to do and how to live. Yeah, the rich don't need all the money they have. They should be giving some of it up for the better of all people. That's the way it should work. Agreed. But we don't need to be taking away money from the rich just to give it to the goddamn government so they can tell us how to live our lives. Because, you know, they want to give it to us for food stamps or assisted living and all that stuff. Well, then they're going to tell you, oh, you can't eat potato chips. Oh, you can't have this milk. You got to drink skim milk. Or you've got to drink this kind. You can't have soda pop. You can't do this. You can't do that. We're going to decide because we, the government, are giving you the money for all your food. We're going to determine what you're going to eat. And when you're going to eat it. And how it's going to be prepared for you, because it's our money that's providing this for you. So do you really want the government to subsidize for you and take care of you? Not really. Not a good idea. That money should go into our pockets so we can decide what steak we want to eat and what business we want to buy or what thing we want to do. Not the government. The fucking pieces of shit politicians and government crap is shit. They need to go fucking down the goddamn toilet drain. We can govern ourselves just fine. You know, it's kind of like DHS. DHS is a state-run organization to take children from poor people and give them to the rich. That's what DHS is for. If you ain't going to make enough money in the community and bring the government status up, they're going to take your kids from you and give them to rich people. If you don't believe me, go be poor and see what happens. Anyways, people, I have other ideas, other rants. If you want, subscribe, leave me a comment, whatever. I'm just frustrated at this goddamn government bullshit. It's a bunch of crap. They need to go down the river. The days and the day and age we needed government like that is long gone. We have technology to be able to represent ourselves, and that's the thing, is we need to move away from the representative government, because the whole reason we had a representative democracy in the past instead of an active democracy where each individual is active in the government themselves, like the Romans used to work, is because of the fact that 200 years ago when this country started,